Well, that's a historic and iconic bridge when it comes to Chelan. It's a bridge that today connects a snowy, rocky shore to a town that we all love. That bridge many times goes over some rough, stormy waters, no doubt about it. Remember that song? 1970, Paul Simon, Bridge Over Troubled Waters. I will lay me down. I will dry your tears.
I had lost my job, and because of that I'd lost my housing. And my friend and I had slept in her car for a couple nights, and I didn't know that you guys offered help, with housing. And we came in here, and she had come in and talked to Catherine, and Catherine came out and brought me into her office, and that was the last time I had to sleep outside. It wasn't easy to find a place because I have a dog, and not a lot of shelters take people with dogs, so it was a big deal.
Some people say that Chelan Valley Hope is sort of a bridge, helps people bridge from a rocky past sometimes to a bright and better future. And at Chelan Valley Hope, the volunteers and staff there come alongside people and build a relationship with them and help them help themselves to a brighter future. And that's what Chelan Valley Hope is all about. A bridge, sort of like that one.
Got involved with Chelan Valley Hope from the very beginning, and so have been, was a board member, board chair for many, many years. Chelan Valley Hope really started out of the Community Roundtable, or what became the Community Roundtable, in September of 2008. Come together to kind of talk about what was happening and begin to address the question of, if the economy continues to decline, how are we going to be able to take care of those that are the most vulnerable? We began to form an organization, finally got a name to it, of Chelan Valley Hope. We wanted to be sure that we had a facility and a place where people could come, not just for a handout, but for really a hand up, and someplace that people could come and be treated with dignity and respect.
We knew about Chelan Valley Hope through their food assistance program, and recently came to Chelan Valley Hope to seek help getting placed in a home after being homeless for quite some time and dealing with medical issues related to a car accident. And this has been ongoing since 2014, fires here in Chelan. I came to Chelan Valley Hope at the first of the year hoping to get some help or a way to move into a home. So Chelan Valley Hope was able to help me get some resources and make that happen. And I've been placed in a home, and I couldn't be happier. Chelan Valley Hope has been a godsend for me, and I cannot tell you how much I appreciate it, and I'm so grateful we have this in place in our community.
I came to Chelan Valley Hope because I had left my home in a bad situation, and an acquaintance brought me down to Hope. I had been staying in my car for about 2 weeks. I needed housing. I had lost my job in November, and this all happened the last week of December. So I had no funds coming in, no funds, nowhere to stay, and in a situation where I didn't know what I was going to do. Everybody at Chelan Valley Hope was wonderful. Like when I walked in the door, I felt like an ease over my whole body. They put me up somewhere where I'm staying, and then we're looking for some housing right now.
You wrote a letter. What was the purpose of the letter that you wrote?
To let people know about Hope, and to let people know about how understanding and compassionate everybody there is. Everybody makes you feel completely welcome. You don't feel out of place. You don't feel humiliated. You feel just right at ease there at Hope.
We had not a perfect life, but I believe we were a stable family. Then on 2014, my dad suddenly passed away that summer, so it was hard.
It's really hard coming in here because you have to, like, I felt like I had to, like, humiliate myself. Like, it was like, oh no, like, I can't be here.
So we were doing bad already, but then on 2015, in August, my sister tragically passed away in a car accident. So she had three little girls.
Well, we had just graduated from Wenatchee Valley College, and we had both been accepted into the Children's Studies program, and we wanted to transfer to Eastern, but that was like not seen in our picture yet.
I mean, we also talked to my mom. She was like, if your dad and sister were here, the last thing they will want you guys to do is not continue your education.
Our relationship process begins with a personal, confidential interview with each client. We listen compassionately to their story without judgment.
We are interviewing our clients to try to identify their highest priority need, and then try to identify what we can do to help them through this crisis.
We walk alongside our clients for as long as needed and encourage them to become more self-reliant. They leave with items that have been identified for their family, such as personal hygiene items, pet food, coats, socks, or a warm blanket or quilt.
Our goal with our clients is to help them find hope and a first or next step out of crisis and into further self-sufficiency, which we encourage. The blessing for us at Chelan Valley Hope is to see our clients thriving in the community. And it's the support we receive from businesses, churches, and community members that helps to make this possible.
There was a couple of nights that we actually had camp out in the snow. I lost a lot of my possessions, but realized that material things are just material things, that it was more smart to be with some people that love me more so than trying to continue the adventure that I was on, thinking I was going to be able to open a company out of Chelan, which I unfortunately was not able to do. So then Chelan Hope stepped in. They gave me transportation to my home. So now I'm with family and friends. I'm loved, I'm warm, I'm fed, and under shelter. And I couldn't thank them enough for doing what they did for me.
I came to work with Chelan Valley Hope approximately 3 years ago. I had been volunteering with them for about 1.5 years prior to that. The challenge to the people of the community is to be aware, to look a little closely. You'll see places where people are sleeping outside in this snow in behind things, where there's a little bit of warmth there. You'll see that there are people who are really truly struggling, and I think in a place where we have so much abundance, we have so much of everything, it's hard sometimes to remember that others don't have that, and it's up to us to either share that or to bring those people in.